Hello to my fellow amateur astrologers and people who just would genuinely like to know a bit more about dealing with the energy of the full moon that we're going to have tomorrow, which is Thursday the 25th in Australia, and I think it's Wednesday, so it's tonight in other parts of the world. So this full moon is actually in the sign of Taurus, which makes it a little bit different. So our full moon, the energy of the full moon usually is beautiful for helping us to close off, to finish off, to let go of things that we've been dealing with over the last 4 weeks, finish them off, and then have that beautiful open slate, open body on all levels to accept energy and move forwards with whatever we need to move forwards with in the next little period of time. The full moon energy obviously is most strongest on the night of the full moon, but we do tend to feel it for the last few days before that when the moon is getting bigger and bigger. So you might have, I know I looked up in the sky, not last night, the night before, and it was, looking so massive already. So you know that when it's looking really big like that, so for a few days before and a few days after, you're going to feel the energy of that full moon. So that need and that ability to let go of things. So our full moon is always connected with the new moon. So it's connected with the new moon that we've had before. So the idea with the new moon is that's all about sowing seeds of intention. So planning, setting our mind in train for what we want to achieve during that new moon period, which goes through until the full moon. So our full moon that we have now relates to the one before, but it also relates to the one after, because we need to be able to let go of whatever it is we need to let go of, whatever is no longer serving us, finish off what we've dealt with previously, to be able to then set our intentions at the next new moon. So they're interrelated. So we're in a continuum of time. Time is all times. If you look at it from a universal perspective, the past, the present, and the future, it's all now. We want to just live in the now anyway. So the full moon occurs when the moon is directly opposite the sun, and this gives it a great sense of that polarity that we tend to deal with in life. So it may bring things up for you in terms of where you're looking for more balance, or where there is a big contrast between things. So things such as maybe your work life, your home life, internal pressures you're putting on yourself, external pressures that are coming to you from other people or other things. Even things like the contrast, the polarity between what we want and what we need can really come up with the full moon energy. It can therefore then actually mean that for you there's a real drag on energy, and a lot of people feel that with the full moon, that they're very low in energy. It can mean you don't actually sleep very well, because I think there's that real battle between internal and external. It's the yin and yang. The moon is very much in contact with our yin side, our feminine side, that inwards looking side. So I think that really has a big impact on our dreams and what's going on in our unconscious. So lots of people don't sleep very well when the full moon is around. So you might feel really low in energy at a full moon. And, so therefore it's great to be able to let go of whatever the baggage is you need to let go of. So Taurus, the full moon being in the sign of Taurus, though, gives it a little bit of a different energy, because Taurus is actually an earth element sign, and it really likes what's comfortable and what's familiar. And that can mean that, in fact, it's more difficult for you to know what it is that you want to let go of, because often we actually hold on to things, to people, to thoughts, ways of thinking, habits that, even though they're not doing us any good anymore, we still hold on to them because they're comfortable and they're familiar. And that really is human nature. We really are creatures of habit, and we really enjoy our comfort zones. It makes us feel safe. That is an innate part of us. Our whole root connection to the earth and to our history, our childhood, where we came from, all really comes into play with the earth element. So when you want to know what you need to let go of, now we've got a couple of things in play here. We do have the sun just having gone into the sign of Scorpio, and Scorpio will very much balance that because it's very black and white, very direct. It knows what you need to let go of, and it will help to balance that out for you. So that is a plus, but that's only just happened. So that happened, I think it was yesterday or the day before. So really new with that Scorpio energy. But what I would really encourage you to do is to work with the earth energy. So doing things that are physical are going to be great. So anything to do with your physical body is going to help to be in sync with that Taurus earth energy. And doing things where you actually get down on the ground. So things like yoga, maybe dancing with bare feet, walking along a beach or along, in grass in bare feet, really trying to ground yourself and get in contact and in sync with that Taurian energy and not fighting it, letting Scorpio come into balance and help you recognize what it is you need to let go of. We're working very much, as I said, with our first chakra, our root chakra. So that's the one right at the bottom of your spine. And also our spleen and stomach meridians are the two meridians, the two energy lines. So our chakra is the energy center, and then the lines of energy through the body are the meridians. So that's really looking at everything to do with the earthing. So food and what we eat is really important. Anything to do with your physical body is really important for balancing out here. So we might want to also use that earth element as the foundation of then what we want to intend for the next month. So we're not setting our intentions yet, it's not new moon, but that earth energy really gives us that grounding. It's a foundation for what we want to build our dreams on, for what we want to build our intentions on for the next month. So it also helps you, again, to get that clear sense of purpose, which is what we need when we need to know what we want to let go of. What else did I want to say? Venus. So this is another big energetic influence at the moment. Venus, the planet Venus, is actually in retrograde. So that means she's in hiding. Her energy is in hiding, and it's inward looking. Now, Venus, most people know, all about love. So it's all about anything heart-centered. And because we've turned that energy, or we haven't, Venus has turned that energy inward at the moment because she's in retrograde. It's that beautiful chance to really focus on self-love, and we definitely need to do that to know how to let go of what we need to let go of. So really taking the opportunity to focus on your own, looking after yourself, giving your own needs some priority above those of others. Now, we can do that through all sorts of different ways. Obviously, as a Reiki master, I'm going to suggest to you that energy healing of any kind is going to help you balance out these energies of the planets that are around us. And the beautiful thing with that is it will work wherever it needs to go. So if you don't know what it is that you need to let go of, then the Reiki energy or any other energetic healing modality that you would like to use is going to help you do that. If you want to use essential oils, crystals yourself, then that is a brilliant way to do it as well, to really get in touch with your earth energy and balance yourself out and recognize what it is you need to let go of. So highly recommend all of those things. As I said before, moving your body and meditation. So certainly meditating, when you are going to sleep at night, send that question out there to the universe. What is it that I need to let go of? Ask that question of the higher powers out there that you believe in, and ask for answers to come to you in your dreams. So let's hope that we all get a bit better sleep in the next few nights once that full moon has passed. And I obviously need to give a plug for our full moon circles that are happening with beautiful Vicky K Mind and Body on Friday. We do still have a few spots in Williamstown. We've got circle happening at 6 p.m. and also at 7:45 p.m. And At those circles, we do meditation, we do yin yoga, which is a beautiful inward looking, really deeply focused type of yoga where it's slow, very slow, holding poses for a long time, which is what our bodies need to do. On a physical level, the fascia needs you to do that to be able to let go. And we also have Reiki, energetic healing, as part of that beautiful circle process. So if you would like to join us for those, then we do have some spots available. You should book. I will put a link in the comments to the bookings, but they're on my website, evenstarwellbeing.com, and if you go to events, you'll be able to get onto that. If you have any other questions that you'd like to ask or any other comments you'd like to make, thank you so much for those people who've joined and who've made comments. I love that. Then please do let me know. And I hope that you manage this beautiful Taurian full moon energy really well in the next few days. Be well.